Okay, traders, today we have a trade recap on Dupont De Nemours, or some people just call it DuPont, which is what I'm going to do, and we're going to talk about everything that happened on this particular trade.
This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we give you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance by Redwood Media Group, founder and head trader of 10MinuteStockTrader.com, Christopher Uhl. The How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast is produced in partnership with my friends at FinClub.ai. I use the artificial intelligence data from FinClub as my primary indicator. I don't even take a trade if FinClub doesn't show me that I have a greater edge than any other traders in the market. You've heard the stats, 90% of traders fail, which is why you need to find an edge, and FinClub has that edge for you for just a few dollars a day. The returns produced by FinClub have been shown to be more than double that of the market, with win rates as high as 90%. I mean, they basically make it so easy. They're going to show you exactly what stock is going to exactly what price. Basically, they're handing everything you need to you on a silver platter. Listen, they are so confident that this will change the way you trade. FinClub.ai is going to give you 2 full weeks to test drive their service, and they'll even give you all their historical results so you can see exactly how it works and how it can dramatically change the way you trade. And that's exactly what I've done. So head on over to FinClub.ai to start your free 2-week trial, and I'll even throw in some extra bonuses after you sign up. Now, the only place you can get your discounts and free bonuses is at FinClub.ai. That's FinClub.ai.
So, looking at Dupont De Nemours, I don't know, we're just going to call it DuPont. We purchased a long 55 put that was in the money and expired on February 22nd. We purchased it on February 7th for $2.62 when DuPont was at $52.64. Now, we sold it out a couple days later on February 11th for $3 when DuPont was at $52.35. Now, also 15% gain on the option when the stock declined only 57 basis points. FinClub showed a 50% strength. And remember, we want to see that below 60% and falling even better if we can get. In our daily charts, we had daily and hourly charts. We had a 520 crossover, MACD crossover, and our RSI was not overbought or oversold. So let's take a look at the charts. Now, I've mentioned this on other videos, but sometimes it's so much easier to just zoom out, take everything off you can, and just see what happened here. And this particular trade, we were short. So there was a nice fall in DuPont, and we were able to capture some of that move. And then immediately after that, there was a nice reversal. Now, we didn't play that side, but we were able to get in and out and keep some of our profits right before it reversed back up. So sometimes I like to just clean up the chart to just show the moving averages so it's easier to see everything that happened. So let's turn our raindrops back on and then our drawings. Now, the blue cloud here in the middle of the chart shows where we expected the move to go. And you can see it actually was outperforming the expected move. It was trailing below the cloud, meaning that was outperforming it. And so that was great, right? We're watching it. We entered at 52.64, and it was moving down and down and down. And while we didn't get the full move, because it very quickly jumped right back up, and I'm going to try and circle what happened here. We had this nice red bar down at the bottom, and it ended down at about 51.50. And then the next day, there's a big jump up, and then a gap and go. And here's what you need to learn about in this particular trade recap. Anytime that you see a move down, right? So we've got our move down, and this is on the hourly. Let's show this on the, oh yeah, that's right. Let's show this on the 12-minute chart so you can see it as well. All right, we had our move down. It's moving down. Things are looking terrible for the stock, but great for us because we got in and it's moving down and down and down and down and down. And then, holy cow, the next day, from the low to the high of the next day, was a 3.67% move. We don't want that for short. But what happened was it was a gap and go. And a gap and go means that it was down. The next morning it gapped up. Not only did it gap up, but it started a new trend upward. Now, a lot of times whenever there's a gap, you have to be very cautious because a gap can either be a gap and go or a gap in reverse. And I see it happen all the time. What you have to be aware of is if you are short and it's a gap up and go like this was, you got to exit as fast as you possibly can. Because the only thing that's going to happen is it's going to get worse and worse and worse by the minute. However, if this had gap down and go, then that would have been great. But in this case, it was a reversal gap and go. So what we did was we moved our stops down. The stops were hit and we were out of the trade. Easy as that. But that's what I want to show you here on this particular trade. We got in, it went down, everything was doing great. The next morning, it gapped up and we were out as fast as we possibly can. So this was on a Friday, and then the next Monday is when this happened. So that's what I want to share with you today. Whenever there's a gap and a gap and go and it moves in your favor, stay in, let it ride. If there's a gap and reversal and that moves in your favor, maybe you stay and let that ride too. But if there's a gap and go and a reversal that's not in your favor, you got to get out as fast as you can because you want to make sure that that winner continues to be a winner even when you have a reversal on your hands like this. Because, I mean, we still got to keep some profit. It wasn't as much as it could have been, but the fact that we were able to keep any of it when it was a gap and go like this was a big success. So there you go. That's everything I want to cover on the DuPont trade on today's How to Trade Stocks Options podcast. Hey, before you go real quick, make sure you like, subscribe, and enable notifications. That way you never miss any of the tools, tips, and tricks that we upload every single week to help you trade faster and trade smarter. And I'll see you on the next episode.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. And before you go, remember to head on over to finclub.ai to get your 2 free weeks of artificial intelligence stock picks. You've got nothing to lose and only the most advanced AI to help you trade with confidence at finclub.ai. That's finclub.ai.
10MinuteStockTrader.com content is for information and educational purposes only. It is not, nor is it intended to be, trading or investment advice or recommendation that any security, futures contract, options contract, transaction, or other financial instrument or strategy is suitable for any person. Trading securities can involve high risk and the potential for total loss of any funds invested. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl, through its content, financial programming, or otherwise, does not provide investment or financial advice or make investment recommendations. Investment information provided may not be suitable for all investors and is provided without respect to the individual investors and audience's financial sophistication, financial situation, investing time horizon, or risk tolerance. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not in the business of trading securities trades, nor does it direct client commodity accounts or give commodity trading advice, tailored to any particular client situation or investment objectives. 10MinuteStockTrader.com and Christopher Uhl are not licensed financial advisors, registered investment advisors, or registered broker-dealers. Stocks, options, futures options, and other financial instruments not included here involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. You alone are responsible for making your investment and financial trading decisions, and for evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any financial security and broker platform. For more information, please visit 10MinuteStockTrader.com/legal. And thanks for stopping by.